Now let's set the blend mode to soft light. I will double-click the new layer and adjust the scale on the underlying layer. Welcome to Art of. Today, we will add some artistic effects to this image and color grade it. Ready? Let's go! First, let's duplicate the background layer. Then we will add a curve adjustment layer to brighten the image by slightly increasing the midtones. I will set the two new layers in a group and rename it Base. Now, let's merge all the layers into a new one. Then we will select the subject from it. Once the subject is selected, just duplicate it by pressing Ctrl+J on Windows or Command+J on Mac. I will rename the new layer Subject 1. Then I will duplicate it and rename the new layer Subject 2. Now, let's convert the new background into a smart object, and we will apply a motion blur from the filter menu. I will set the angle to 15 degrees and the distance to 250 pixels. Next, let's convert the Subject 2 layer into a smart object and apply the same motion blur values. By selecting the Smart Filter mask, we use a reflected gradient map on it to reveal the sharp areas from the Subject 1 layer. Now let's set all the new layers in a group and rename it Motion Blur. Time to apply some color grading. Let's start by using the Selective Color tool. I will adjust the reds and yellows and slightly the cyans and blues, then I will enhance slightly the whites, neutrals, and blacks. Next, let's add a curve layer to enhance the overall exposure of the photo. I will decrease the highlights slightly on the red curve while increasing the shadows on the blue curve and decreasing its highlights. Let's enhance her eyes by creating a new layer and painting with a white brush over the iris. Now let's set the blend mode to soft light. I will double-click the new layer and adjust the scale on the underlying layer to remove the brightness from the dark area on the eyes by holding the Alt key and moving the shadow scale to the right side. I think 133 is enough. Let's set a mask on layer 2 to refine the brightness on the eyes further by painting with a black brush. And to finalize, let's create a new layer and paint with an orange brush on it to add a dreamy light effect. Let's set its blend mode to screen. Then we will set the opacity to 20% or maybe 16%. If you are still here, I will be so glad if you subscribe as it encourages me to upload more videos. You can check out other videos about easy skin retouching, or even some tricks about photography with a low budget. You are all welcome. As always, may we meet again.